Once upon a time, deep in the woods, there lived a tiny sparrow. It was a small bird with soft feathers and a cheerful chirp. The little sparrow loved its home in the big woods. All the animals in the forest were its friends. One day, a terrible wildfire broke out in the woods. All the animals panicked and started running away from the forest. They were afraid the fire would burn them and their home. "Oh no, we're gonna die," cried the little sparrow. Then it saw a nearby lake and an idea came into its mind. Quickly, it flew towards the lake and dipped its beak into the water. Taking a big, deep breath, it flew back towards the forest. As the other animals fled for their lives, the little sparrow flew over the fire. With all its strength, it dropped the water from its beak onto the fire. For a moment, the little sparrow could only watch in horror as its home burned. But then something incredible happened. Seeing the sparrow's brave actions, all the other animals stopped running. They looked at each other and then back at the little sparrow. Taking a deep breath, they all jumped into action. The rabbits used their quick digging skills to make holes in the ground. They made many small lakes and ponds all around the forest. The deer used their big, strong legs to trample down the dry grass. They made a wide path for the fire to walk along. The squirrels used their sharp claws and strong teeth to break down trees. They built a wall of logs and rocks to hold back the fire. And all the birds flew around, flapping their wings as hard as they could. They created a strong wind to blow the fire away from the forest. Working together, all the animals were able to save their forest. The fire burned out and only smoke was left behind. Panting, the animals looked around to see that their forest was saved. They were so happy and proud that they had worked together to help each other. Then they looked up to the little sparrow sitting on a tree. It was tired but very happy that it had been able to save its home. The other animals surrounded the sparrow and thanked it for being so brave. "You showed us that even a small bird like you can do great things if it tries hard enough. You inspired us to work together and save our forest. Thank you, little sparrow." The sparrow smiled and said, "We were all friends before the fire, and we will remain friends after it. That is what friends are for, to help each other in difficult times." From that day on, the animals continued to live in the forest happily ever after. They never forgot the lesson they learned from the sparrow. No matter how small or weak you are, if you try your best, you can achieve great things. Sometimes your small actions can inspire others to do great things too. So whenever you feel sad or think you're not capable enough, remember the story of the sparrow who carried water in its beak and be inspired. The end. What did you like about this story? The sparrow and the forest fire. If you liked the story, tell us in the comments below. And also, don't forget to share this story with your family and friends. Subscribe to our channel for more updates. We'll see you next time.